Ever since Town Hall 15 arrived, my base has been getting absolutely destroyed every single war, and because I have a wife and 38 kids then I had no time to design one myself, so I paid lots of money for professional base builders in Fiverr to do it for me. The big problem is that I really can't risk getting 3-starred because according to my clan leader I will get boot if my base ends up getting annihilated again. For that reason I tried out 3 different bases, a $0 base, a $5 base, and an expert level base that cost me so much money that I felt like I got robbed. Because it was the end of the month and I had no money, then the only option to find a free base quickly before the war starts was of course YouTube, where you can find all sorts of base designs. Due to the abundance of bases I quickly found myself questioning whether I should put my full trust on Etsu or Lexness. Since Lex knows his title said insane 0-star defense base, then the answer was obvious, as I needed to impress my clan leader and save myself from getting kicked out. Full of confidence I copied the anti-1-star defense base, and now it was time to wait until someone attacks my new epic base. While I was waiting I found a Fiverr seller who designs your name on a base for €5.30 only, and straight away I told him my full name, which is subscribe 4 + 5 IQ. Yes guys, many people have been saying that after subscribing to my channel their IQ went through the roof, resulting them to get better grades at school. So if you want instantly delivered IQ then hit the big old subscribe button. Anyway, it seems that we already have our first attacker, Mr. Jaso from Madagascar, who has that 80-year-old single but ready to mingle BK as he does not have queen by his side, which is a clear sign to me that this attack is obviously not going over 49%. Firstly, he ordered that earthquake upon my base for some deconstruction, but it's no big deal as the builder Bill and Bob just finished their morning coffee and are ready to repair all the damages. Then a Uber Eats food delivery men came with 10 kilograms of dark red jelly to be dropped around the base to demotivate my defenses, while little girls with water pistols were cleaning up those corner buildings. Right after the last drops of red jelly were to be delivered, a person with a lightning bolt and a pit bull made of metal came to fight with her long lost older sister, who wasn't too happy to see her younger sibling, so she threw her with a gigantic needle that made the younger sister cry. Then a pair of ice cubes started moving towards the core to turn down the heat, alongside with the middle-age crisis experiencing pink-haired weirdo and a red oven on wheels that is spitting out those logs towards my town hall that is trying to play hide and seek. Unfortunately though, the red oven got too hot, causing it to explode and drop out some more jelly delivering dudes and an angry woman with an axe, who all found the town hall and destroyed it. It made me very sad that the 0-star defense base got 1-starred, but it was far from over as the guitar smashing Slash was still walking around the base with his furious furry friend, knocking over more of my buildings for higher chance of me getting kicked out of the clan. Mr. Jaso did end up getting 50% 2 stars that I wasn't very satisfied with, but that wasn't all. Mr. Rohit wanted to show what he is made of by flexing those bluebird muscles around my base, and as you can tell already then this indeed is a very high IQ attack strategy that typically requires a lot of skill and deep planning in order to succeed. Since this time the king had his queen, then the result was slightly better than Mr. Jaso's. I wasn't too happy about the result, so it was time to pay for a professional to design me a base. As I was scrolling through the offers I found this base builder who is claiming to be an expert at Clash of Clans, and in the description said that he is designing war bases, which is exactly what I have been looking for. After confirming his relationship status and reading out loud the encouraging quote "buy and enjoy," I was indeed ready to buy a base from the 4.8 Michelin star chef who was about to cook yo boy Jaso the sickest base in the history of Clash. Before starting the order I had to confirm if he even designs Town Hall 15 bases because it just got released few weeks ago, but luckily he said yes, so it was a green light to spend some money just to find out my guy is asking me to send him a screenshot of a base design I like the most. When I saw this question I was immediately scratching my head wondering if this guy is joking around or what. Did I just pay €7.75 just to get once in a lifetime opportunity of sending him a picture of my most favorite base design? I straight away asked him if he ain't gonna design me a base from scratch, and he said give me a photo. I shall design my Town Hall 15 base and then give you link to copy. And then he sent me picture of his war base. Are you serious? I am pretty sure every person who has played Clash of Clans for at least 3 days knows that this is one of the most famous Town Hall 12 base designs that he has simply modified by adding those new buildings to completely random places. I got to admit I do love the spell tower placement. Definitely going to add a ton of value to the defenses as it will rage up that single spring trap. Anyway, next up he asked me to give him access to my account, which I certainly did not, and asked him to send me a link instead. He then sent me some more 100% original base designs to choose from, and I told him to send me the best one he has. So he asked me to join his clan and copy his base. I asked, why don't you just send me the copy link? Then he said to join his clan again, as if I didn't understand what he meant earlier, so I sent him a beginner friendly tutorial how to copy a base. Luckily though, my guy took his time to watch the video and take notes how to copy links, so finally I received the best Town Hall 15 war base done by a Clash of Clans expert. As you can guess, my confidence activating this base for the upcoming war was through the roof. In fact, I was so confident that I had to change the location of few buildings. Once the base was ready, I didn't have to wait too long until the first attacker arrived. That happened to be the myth, the legend Gandalf himself, alongside with some witchcraft firework type of stuff that spawned many bluebird looking dragons that turned out not to be fireworks set off by Merry and Pippin, but an actual bluebirds trying to wipe out my newly built base design. As the bluebirds were making progress moving towards the core of the base, the Eye of Sauron was looking for some new fresh meat to be eaten by the blue flying orcs with their buckets full of fireworks. Soon many more orcs spawned, but Gandalf had some next level spells up in his sleeve that took out all of the Sauron's orcs in matter of seconds, and now the Eye of Sauron was exposed to some lethal damage from the girl who got lost on her way to a peach party, but who was now blocking all Sauron's spoiling hot beams with her umbrella while shooting arrows at it. Even though Eye of Sauron got destroyed, then there was even more powerful version of it that was now eliminating all the enemies alive until Gandalf had to accept his 75% 2-star. I do have to say this base is not great, not terrible, but since I paid money for it, then I expected to get a bit better result than the free one off YouTube. Because I was still not satisfied with the result, I went back to Fiverr to search another expert base builder, and then I found this guy saying that he will design a strong unique Town Hall 15 base. He also said custom base built for perfection. Since I already got my hopes high with previous base design purchase, then having almost 5 stars and all the sweet talk those people tend to say didn't make me feel in any special way. The only thing I wanted was not to get scammed again by giving me an internet base. So yes guys, here is the base I received, and here is yet another boring bluebird attack that I can't be bothered to commentate over. But I do have to share something funny and sad at the same time about this base. After testing CoC's 1989 base, I remembered that there is one YouTube channel going by the name CoC that happens to specialize on base designs, and guess what? Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, then check out this top 50 worst things that can happen to you in Clash of Clans that are even worse than me getting scammed over and over again. Have a lovely day.